girl Sandra.
It's your girl Sarah.
It's your boy Dante.
This is S.D.S. TV.
Hey.
Okay, you guys, we're coming back.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're coming back to you guys with another banger. It's fire.
Spicy meatball.
It's
We
not
got some
Tuesday.
things cooking up our
It's Wednesday.
sleeve.
Hump day.
Hump day. Sandra, stop.
Okay, you guys,
Enough.
before I was rudely interrupted, if you haven't liked, comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that button, make sure you hit the notifications
Smash
so you can get any new videos that we come up with. And if you haven't looked at our last video, make sure you go see it. Okay, guys, today we're coming back at y'all with another one. As my sister said, this was a spicy one. Today is what?
Hump day. Oh.
Stereotypes Wednesday, you guys.
Yes, of big girls,
BBWs.
BBWs, fat girls, big girls,
Chunky monkeys.
SSWs,
Chubby chasers.
big women.
No, chubby chasers is the guys that chase.
Yes, you're a guy that takes big girls. It's fine.
So guys, today is consistent of the common myths surrounding
And stereotypes.
big girls.
Yes.
Some of them are true, some of them are not. We finna get down to them because they got the answers because they are BBWs.
Hey.
Own
It is.
it.
I mean, you got to, honestly.
Have to own it.
And it's just like a lot of people, honestly, I feel like a lot of women don't. And it's
Yeah.
just like,
We're either too big. We don't look right in this. It doesn't fit us. It's not for us.
yeah.
It's just at the end of
And
the day,
so-
if you a 3X, 4X, 5X, wear it.
If you're a 6X,
If you a 3X, don't
you
wear a
need a
1X.
doctor.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But hey, somebody
But yeah,
might
so
say
we gon-
that
we
this
gonna
shirt
get
looks like a
into
1X. It maybe is. It's my business, not yours.
Okay, so
let's
we're gonna
get
get
in.
into them. We're gonna break it down a little bit just to, so we can be able to touch on it, like how, give it the attention that it needs. Okay, what about, let's start with clothing for
Okay.
big girls. First of all, it's not a lot of cute clothes. I feel like there is more now, but before, it's hard to find something cute for a big girl.
Now,
It really is.
in today's time, you got Curvy Sense, you got Rainbow, you got Torrid, you got clothes.
Forever
for
21
plus size
has really cute
women.
clothes. It used to be only like basically like Lane Bryant. Of course, it's like the big girl go-to store.
Yeah.
But you gotta be also to have Lane Bryant money.
Yeah, this is really, really expensive. Like,
And yeah, ridiculous.
a pair of jeans is like $65.
A bra is $60.
So,
The common
Yeah.
thing for being a guy is, for me, is I'm so surprised at how much women of size is such a popular thing now. But what I'm confused about is this has always been a thing. Like, men, black men, have always liked women who had meat on their bones.
right, but it was never exposed to like, oh, that's regular now.
Right.
It used to be like, I'm afraid to be seen with a big woman, but let me DM her. So it's only on the hush hush, but you don't want to see it in public.
You know what I realized? I honestly realized that in high school, I had this real thing where I always wanted to be caught with a pretty girl. And there was a lot of pretty big girls that I really, didn't pay attention to that was into me because I was afraid of the backlash. Oh, look, you dating that fat girl. Had I known what I know now, then I wouldn't give a damn about what anybody had to say. I would have had like 8 big, plus size girlfriends because I mean, if you look at them now on their Facebook pages, they've really turned out well. I'm just saying, baby. I'm just saying, like you cannot have a situation where you discriminate against somebody because maybe your mom looks like that. If you love your mom, you should be able to love a woman of size. That's my personal opinion.
But honestly, guys go for girls that look like their mom. I feel like. So like So like, you know, if your mom was a thick woman, 9 times out of 10, you may be with a thick woman.
So that's our personal summary on what we felt about big women. Now we really finna get into it. Okay.
I have a question I was wanting to ask you.
Go ahead.
Is there a difference between being thick and being fat that you feel like from your personal?
Well, this is what I believe. I believe that there are thick women, but I believe that they don't want to give the big girl their credit. So they will put a BBW who's thick and claim that is a BBW when it's clearly not. She just probably have hips and thighs. A plus size woman, a BBW woman, is a woman who
Call it for what it is.
is a little chunky, you know, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean like she's undateable or she's not pretty or guys won't be checking for her or nothing like that. It just means simply that she's a little bit, she's thick and she's fluffy at the same time.
So there is a difference between being thick and being fat.
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Thank you. That's it.
And then there's a fat ass.
Okay, so what's a fat ass?
A BBW who has
We're not talking about the assets a big woman may have. There
We're
is
just talking about
difference.
the actual size.
Right, there is a difference between a thick woman, a chubby woman, and then a big woman. There's a difference.
right.
Chubby can be like, you may have like a little pudge, and then thick thighs, and you may have jelly rolls. That's chubby. But now you get to an actual BBW, and a big woman can have a full stomach, a fupa, which is a pouch, and still have big arms and thick thighs, and still have a big butt.
And still
That's a
have
big woman.
'Cause I've seen some
massive
skinny women.
sex appeal.
Now
Big booties.
we're gonna go for Missy Elliott when she was bigger. She was a big woman.
2002 Jill Scott.
We're gonna go with Jill Scott. She was a big woman. She wasn't a fat woman. She was just a big woman. There's
Right.
a difference. Monique, she was a big woman.
Beautiful. What was that? The girl that got skinny, Ugly Betty. What's her name?
Oh, America something.
Yeah, she played on that movie where she dated that
Adele.
black guy. Adele.
Sisterhood of the Traveling.
I don't think that she was big. Adele, I don't think she was big to her. Like she was just. I didn't see that.
I don't know
But
what's
now,
going on with Adele.
let me tell you something.
Shout out to Adele, because
Let me tell you something. Let me give you a good definition
Good luck.
of a BBW. A big plus size woman. The model,
Tess Holliday.
Tess Holliday. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know who she is. Go look her up, please. Like she's blowing. She's literally doing big things for the big
Beautiful.
girls.
She's
She loves the body that she's in. She has my
Confidence.
complexion color, tattoos, and literally she's
Swagging it.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's doing it. She's
So-
really doing it.
So the common myths, guys. Sarah, what is a common myth that you heard about a big girl that you do completely disagree with?
Big girls don't dance, or they're scared to dance too hard because of the fact of them being big.
They're embarrassed of their jelly rolls, jiggling, wiggling. I don't care.
Me neither. I don't care.
You gonna- I'ma dance.
A lot of people
I'ma
know me.
dance.
They know my personality. At the end of the day, I wear what I want to wear. I dance as hard as I want to, and honestly, like I rock my shit. So
And that's your business.
this is my skin.
Shout out to Auntie.
This is my skin. I love the skin that I'm in.
Preach, sister, preach.
Okay. What is a common stereotype that you've heard that you don't agree with? Myth, stereotype, lie, rumor.
There's a lot, but I mean, one that really just sticks to me is big girls stink. They stink, and that's not true. Well, for me, in my case, that's not true. I take baths. I like to smell good. I don't even when I feel like I'm musty or I sweat it, I don't like being like that. So I've never smelled myself, and I never smell bad. I like to smell good. I mean, I don't know who would like to be around somebody that stinks or that smells bad.
And it's not even that. Like honestly, girls know they got roles. And I mean, like, between your thighs, you do that. You go that, like, I can't speak for all women, but I mean, you kind of have to take that extra step. So if you put deodorant, like, between your thighs for the friction, or baby powder in your bra.
And that's not just for big girls. That's
I mean,
not just
yeah,
for big
because,
girls.
no, because I had skinny friends that do it too. Because, I mean, under your boob, like, you gonna sweat.
It sweats.
A lot of people don't necessarily understand the dynamics. Everybody feel, okay, there's a conversation like, well, health experts would like big girls to lose weight for a healthy reason.
Right.
But what people need to understand is how do a woman who is like this get to something not like this bowl, but like this? And some of the reasons, one can be babies. Over time, you know, it's like women do gain weight in different areas. Puberty, some women are not necessarily big, but they have big assets that add on to their weight. Boobs and ass, thighs.
Right. So what a lot of women have to go through is, honestly, is life. Like he said, you gain weight after childbirth. Like, yeah, you have to work twice as hard to take it on. And I promise you, it's easy to pack on, but to take it off, gotta get.
And it may honestly, some people may not can snap back like most people can. You have some big girls that actually went back to their size, and it didn't hurt them. And you have some women that pack around their stomach, and it may sag or whatever the case may be. But it is hard to try to lose weight. It really, really is. Unless you very, very dedicated and you know what you want. But it is hard to try to lose weight, especially after you have a cesarean when you're big. Like, I mean, if you're big when you got pregnant, you're going to be big after it.
Common myth that I hear is that women fuck up buffets. Big women fuck up buffets. Let's be clear about this. I've been to a couple buffets in my life. I see plus size women get reasonable plates just as much as a skinny woman would. That's what I've seen. Another thing is that some big girls don't eat a lot. Let me ask you, how many times do you eat in a day?
One, and that'll be at night.
How about you? How many times?
I eat like 4 or 5 times a day. I have to eat breakfast. I have to eat lunch. I have to eat dinner, and of course, there's a snack.
But why don't you explain what do you eat on a day-to-day basis? Because they thinking chips, candy, ice cream, Twinkies, chocolate paydays, Snickers.
Honestly, like, I definitely try to incorporate vegetables and stuff because I have 3 kids, so I definitely try to incorporate vegetables as much as I can, whether it's the basics, whether it's spinach, green beans. They don't really like too much of peas, broccoli. Only one of them likes salad. So I mean, like, I definitely try to get those in, but I try to keep it as well balanced as possible. Protein has to be in there. I try not to stack up on the starches. So
Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
This past summer, we actually had S.D.S. fit camp, or I lost like 20 pounds just working out. And Sarah worked out, her husband worked out, Sandra worked out when she could, when she was working. But she also took sea moss and ISO
And I also
tea.
did my ISO tea.
Disclaimer,
I took that
you
on the
guys.
regular.
We have kids.
I'm sorry for the noise on the background. I do apologize.
We gotta keep it going. One common myth that we've heard about
Big girls are lazy.
That's not the truth.
It's not true. We're just like anybody else. If the elevators isn't working, then we would have to use the stairs. But if the elevators are working, everybody uses the elevator. It doesn't make sense. We get up and we do what we need to do. We're not lazy. We have kids. We have to do what we have to do. But that is something that a lot of people say, big girls are lazy. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. They want everybody to do it for them. That's not the case at all. It's really not, because I know some people who are smaller that do the same stuff.
Another common myth is going to get kind of personal. What have you heard sexually about a big plus size woman that you don't agree with?
That it's only like one, maybe, just call it for what it is. It's two positions that big girls are most used to. We can lay on our backs and hit her from the back. That's not the case. I can't speak for every big girl, but I have positions that I like. I do, and I make it do what it do.
What's another common myth? Oh, that women have, all big girls have wet vaginas, but it's not really
Right,
that. It's because they sweat.
right.
I've heard
Yeah, that our vaginas aren't wet. It's just because we sweat between our legs. That's not the case at all.
Another disclaimer, about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Sarah had a really, really serious surgery. And she's up and moving now. And that, you can't be lazy, but she is a woman of size, but she has gotten back to fully being mobile. And she's a plus size woman. So how can big women be lazy?
And there's another one that all we do is eat. We like Twinkies. I don't like Twinkies. I really don't.
I think they really. And Baby D wasn't even big.
No, she wasn't.
Lady of Rage is a Lady of Rage is a thick woman. She's not a big woman. She's a woman of size, but she's not like what Day Day had said in the and I think that people had saw that because it was so funny, and that's when the whole aura
of making jokes on big girls. They like greasy food. I don't like greasy food. I'm gonna eat some chicken, but I don't like all greasy food. I don't eat pork all the time.
Let me ask you a question.
So
What stereotype phenomenon really gave women a bad name, plus size women? I would say it was Precious.
yeah.
I would say it was Precious. I think that they totally, like, the one that was really ridiculous was when she went into the chicken place and she grabbed the chicken and she ran without paying. That was ridiculous. That really put...
And how she was breathing, and how we can't take a flight of stairs without breathing, how we can't run 3 minutes without breathing. Like, the stereotypes. They're funny, but it's not true.
Another one. Do y'all feel yourselves getting hit on a lot because y'all are plus size women? Because another common myth is that big women are flexible as well. I know y'all have heard that before.
I just think that's women in general. I don't think there's nothing like catered to big girls. But I mean, like, honestly, like, as far as being like hit on, it's just like, I feel like there's a lot of men that are attracted to BBWs. They're just honestly, either they don't want to get clowned with by their homies, or they're just not open about it.
Right.
Because of the ridicule that will come behind it. Oh, girl, oh, man, your girl ain't chasing you. Stuff like that. So, I mean, but yeah, there's a lot of men that are interested in BBWs.
Yep. So,
Question. What category are you? Are you thick, plus size, BBW? Anything after that?
I'm a plus size BBW. I really am a plus size BBW. And I say that because there are so many sizes. You are 1X, 2X, 3X. Like, there are so many sizes to a big woman. It's not just one in particular size. You could be a 24W, you could be a 16Y. There's a lot of sizes, so I say I'm a plus size BBW. I add the plus into it.
I'm a BBW.
And some clothes do fit different. Like you could be a 1X in this shirt, and you could be a 2X in this shirt. You could be a size 20 in these pants, and then you could be a size 24 in these pants. It's just the dresses can 1X and then go up to 3X, and it just the material fits different. So that's why you go up a size. But yeah, there's hard time finding clothes for BBWs opposed to a smaller size for a smaller woman.
Well, okay, so what about this? Do y'all think that plus size women, I'm just gonna say women of size, do you think that women of size want to date men of size, like bigger
No.
men?
Honestly,
We can't be rubbing bellies.
me, I wouldn't. I can't. I can't bump ugly with you. It wouldn't work. It'd just get too hot after a while.
Like we can be the
That's
perfect
just
team.
honestly. We could both be beautiful, handsome, gorgeous together, but at some point in time, it's just like I'm already big, and why would I want a big man? Not knocking nothing, but at some point in time, we both have to
honestly,
lose weight
how can
together.
you hold me?
Or how can I hold you?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Tape.
So,
I was about 15 when I realized that plus size women was my
Neck.
that was my niche. That was my niche.
So what was the first thing that really stood out to you about a plus size woman?
I would say boobies and booty, but that really wasn't the case. I was like, okay, stretch marks. I used to look up to my teacher. Her name was Miss Watson.
I don't think you should shout anybody.
I mean,
hey, Miss Watson.
and I used to, when I was a kid, I was in Head Start. I used to, climb. Well, not climb. I used to crawl because that's what we used to do as kids. And I used to look up her shirt, and I used to just remember just seeing like these color marks, and I used to think they were hot. So
And this was in Head Start.
yes, Head Start. But when I realized that maybe big girls is my alleyway, it was about 15. I will say that there are some women of size that do give BBWs a bad name. They do give, they don't make it any better. I do believe that a woman should wear things that they feel confident in and comfortable in. But I don't think, there's one thing to be confident and there's one thing to be ridiculous. Some of these women be doing the ultra-most. Ultra-most. Some things that they shouldn't wear and they wear them, and it's not the fact that I have a problem with it, it's just the fact of there are really mean people out here that have a thing against fat people or big women or whatever you want to call them, and they are the majority that create these stereotypes about big women.
I'm gonna tell you where my inspiration came from growing up. I was like, cause I was always like bigger than my friends. Like, they would always, like have like these little bitty jeans and I'm a 14, I'm a 10, and I'm in the 16. So my inspiration really came from Niecy, from Babs, because her best friend was skinny, which was Hallie, and she rocked her look, like she was just so confident, and like she just knew, honestly, like she knew she was the shit, and it was just like that's like I really like, okay, so it is okay to be this way, and it was just like you just like you can't sit in certain chairs, you can't. We are like, honestly, being a big girl, like you can't go, like you already got to go through enough, because if you're going to go sit down somewhere, is there enough room for you to sit there without you making a fool out of yourself, trying to sit there and you honestly don't fit? Or when you're going somewhere, are the chairs sturdy? Because I mean, like, you got to think about this. Like, a lot of stuff, you know, comes into play with the quickness. Because it's just like, dang, do I really fit through that door? Is this really gonna? Am I gonna have enough room? Am I gonna be comfortable? If I'm not gonna be cramped. So, like I said, watching Baps, honestly, and I really love that Niecy was one of the main characters in it because of the fact she rocked it. She loved to cook, she loved to eat, and she rocked it. And she pulled it off.
I think another one that
Miss Parker.
yeah,
Miss Parker.
and their daughter. Yeah, they really had elevated the confidence. Oh yeah, Raven from That's So Raven when she first like
That's So Raven, yeah.
Yeah.
and Queen Latifah from Living Single. They definitely did
Raven,
that.
honestly,
Made the
was
best
another
for
one
everybody.
that really had an inspiration. Just my my comfortability with being bigger than my friends. I'm not gonna say being fat because just like what are we measuring it against too?
Right.
But just being bigger than my friends, than my circle, I was like the biggest because, like I said, everybody else was super skinny, this big. All my best friends were sticks.
Like it took them probably like 10 minutes to figure out what they're gonna wear, opposed to
Yeah.
a big girl. You have to keep going through clothes because you don't know. You have to find your size. Let me see if this fits me, because you just don't want to wear something that's too small. And then me, I like comfortable clothes. Like I like to you still look good, but I like to be able to just feel comfortable in what I'm wearing. I don't want to be too snug. I don't want it to be too loose, but I don't want to be too tight as well. So I mean, you have different body types. You have people that like to wear stuff 2 sizes smaller than them, but me, perhaps I like to wear what fits me, just right to my body.
And see, I'm the opposite. Like, honestly, like, I wear daring stuff that shows my muffin top or shows my rose. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's my body and I love it. And so, I'm like, a lot of people, which I have heard it before, where a lot of people was like, wow, you're bold. Like, I really, like, girl, you rocking that. I wouldn't, but kudos to you. Or like people would be like, you look like da 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 da, just clown, like straight clowning me.
But
then secretly come up to me, you really do look good. You look good, ma, for real. Like I just want to give you your props. You really do look good. And I mean, at the end of the day, I don't need nobody to tell me that, because at the end of the day, like, I know my curves and I know what I look good in, which stereotypically, a lot of big girls wouldn't feel comfortable in it because, oh, you know, my fat's hanging out, I got this hanging out, I got my bra fat showing, I got my back row. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care. Because, I love me, I love my curves, I love my body. If my daughters come out, because I have 2 daughters, so if my daughters come out and they see, okay, mommy's comfortable in the skin that she's in, just because you're a little bigger than everybody else, it's okay. I promise you, it's okay. And, like you may have your eye on this guy that everybody wants, but you know he's not with nobody. And then secretly, he really would want a big girl, but because of his reputation or whatever the case is, he's not gonna pursue you because he don't want to be clown. But I mean, I feel like times have changed.
Shoot your shot. You never
Tremendously.
know.
And I feel like what really
Shoot your
changed
shot.
it was when Dre said, "I love BBWs."
Yeah.
That really set it off. Now you got everybody. BBW.
No, what's the other one? He wants to see some stretch marks.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Tired of Photoshop. Want to see some stretch marks.
Yes.
But like I said, there's different types of BBWs. You can get with somebody that, I think every BBW, you should love the skin you're in. Some people, you can still look beautiful and still wear clothes that fit you. Still wear comfortable clothes. You can still love the skin that you're in wearing tight clothes that are smaller than you. Like my sister said, you have to love yourself. You know your curves. You have some people that, like me, that wants to be comfortable. I have curves. You can see my curves whether I wear some sweats and a big shirt. My curves are forever going to be there. I don't need to expose them if I don't need to, but I'm very comfortable in my skin.
So you guys, just to wrap this whole thing up, and we're necessarily talking about all you guys that's in the 21 to maybe 31 range. Once you start getting a little older it really shouldn't matter who you choose to love. Nobody's really looking at you like that anymore. Everybody's really in their own bubble, in their own world, trying to make and maintain. There are some women out here who are women of size that got options on upon options upon options upon options. And then there's women who are skinnier than them that may not have those options. And then there's some women who are skinnier that may have options on top of options. And then there's women who don't.
And yeah, don't let that stop you. Don't just take selfies from the face, from the neck up. Get your full frame in there. It's okay.
I got nobody having to doing it, but hey, just because a big woman gets surgery and she wants to define herself doesn't mean that she hates the way she looks. She just wants it to look better.
Yeah,
it's okay to get surgery. To each his own. Maybe you just want to get a boob lift.
and they
Maybe
slide
you
in
wanna
the
get
DMs. Okay.
Maybe you just want to get your back fat taken out. It's fine. It's your body to do what you want with it. If you like my little jelly rolls, I love them too. I love you for loving them.
So you guys, to wrap that up, we hope we answer your questions. We hope you guys got the answers. If you guys have any questions or responses to that, you can leave your comments below. Don't
I'm pretty
forget
sure there's
to-
some big girls out there that are feeling insecure right now. I hope this video really, really helped you. Express who you are, wear what you want to wear, be you. Is you.
and joke about it.
Yeah.
When you joke about it, they can't joke with you. No
Right.
more.
If you already pinpointed and you already pointed out that you got back fat, you got a big pouch, you got 2 stomachs, you got 8 necks. If you laugh about it, you laugh with them, it doesn't bother nobody. At the end of the day, like, dang, I can't, she ranks on herself. Let me not try to score on her. I already beat you to the punch. It doesn't bother me because I've been getting talked about my whole life. So with this little joke you saying about my little double chin, my 8 necks, my fat back, it's fine. But
And so-
secretly,
and maybe it's
your
just
husband, your daddy, your grandpa, your granddaddy, your cousin, your son love me. He's in my my inbox right now.
and let's just be clear
Do
about
you,
it.
big girl. Love yourself, big girl.
Some big women don't even have all them necks. They may just have just 1 or 2.
One big long neck, one fat neck, and we want
And
you
it
got,
may even be
you
fat.
tell us we got 3 necks.
That may not be even fat.
You
I mean,
And another part, let me tell you something, because there was a
I can't
video.
find that song.
There was a video that this girl really made, but I mean, she joked about it. She pulled out hot sauce from up under her titty. She pulled out underarm deodorant from under her back row. She pulled out a bag of chips from under her stomach. Let me tell you something. Those are all fun and games until somebody's actually laughing at you, until somebody's actually a big girl out there that's really, really sensitive about her being big. But big girls, we here. We ain't going nowhere unless you want to lose weight. It's fine. Get healthy for you.
not
But even
for them.
even skinny is unhealthy. Get healthy for you, not because somebody said, "Oh, girl, you got a big old chin." Okay, your daddy like it. Love what you in. Love the skin you in. If you have a fat neck, if you have 2 jelly rolls on your arm, it's fine. It's a baby one. That baby's gonna go away.
I can't find the song, but it's a song by Erykah Badu, and she's talking about honestly just loving you and really embracing your beauty, like genuinely. Y'all need to look it up.
Oh, and also
That's the song.
discoloration, literally pigmented. A lot of people think that it's dirt. It's not dirt. I promise you, it's not dirt. It's just you're a different color. Like between your legs, big girls have big thighs. They rub. It's gonna be like that. We're not dirty. We have discoloration.
If you put a lighter to a white wall, it's gonna turn black.
Right. So, with that being said, thank you for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you hit your notification button so you can get any upcoming new videos from S.D.S TV that we're going to be broadcasting.
We will be bringing more content in different areas. It won't
Yes.
just be us. It'll be everybody. It'll be our kids. It'll be your kids. It'll be
It'll
your
be mother-in-laws.
mom. It'll be
It'll
your
be
dad,
father-in-law.
grandma.
It'll be
It'll
cousins,
be everybody.
uncles, neighbors, everybody.
We got everything coming.
Y'all.
Yeah, we bonafide,
Like,
y'all.
comment,
We
and
bonafide.
subscribe. Please don't forget to share on any platforms that you may have, any groups. Tell your mama, cousin, granny, uncle, goosey granny, whatever the case may be. Let everybody know that we come in SDS TV live full in effect. Thank you guys for watching.
And
Y'all
SDS
have a good
Photos is coming soon with Halloween special. We have 10 photos for $100. If you guys want any information, you can look us up individually until
Right.
we create our actual
Come
profile.
on, guys. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes.
Warriors,
Let's go.
Dante Cooks, or
Naomi Garcia. Also, guys, Facebook post for to come out. Our Facebook is going to be uploaded pretty soon, so don't forget to go check us out. We got a lot of bangers coming to you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.
Peace.